What's going on, y'all? Jerome, Smedley, MMFY, make Monday feel you. Woo! We have been talking about breakers. And when I tell you that this has been freeing, I can't speak for everybody, but for the few and faithful that I have, and for myself, this has been a very freeing series I've been trying to do. And I'm honestly grateful for this journey. But this is the one I've been building up to. So we talked about habit breakers. We talked about chain and anchor breakers. We're talking about just releasing that weight that's holding us back. But we haven't talked about the one other thing that's holding us back. We need to talk about barrier breakers. Barrier breakers. Now, I do not have time to unpack the systemic racism and some of the other things that go into the things that hold a lot of people back. We're not going to go there. We're going to keep it simple for right now and talk about our personal barriers that hold us back. Specifically in this case, the you'll never make it barriers. The you're just like your daddy, you're just like your mama barriers. The well, they more qualified than I am, or they have more experience than I do. You know, they deserve it. I don't deserve that position. I don't deserve to start a business. Those barriers. The ones that are in your head, you don't even realize right now, in your head right now, those barriers. Do I need to remind you every single time that when those barriers come up, it is up to you to knock them down? And not to prove anything to anybody, but just because you do not need anything stopping you, not even you. And just remember, for those so-called people that are qualified for things or you think are experienced enough to do this, that, and the other, remember, God doesn't always call the qualified. He qualifies the called. So why have you been ignoring his calls? Anyway, we're going to talk about 3 simple things real quick, and I'm going to get you out of here. It's time to knock down those barriers in your life. So here's how we're going to do it. Number 1, we're going to prepare. We need to study. Yes, we need to get back into our word, but we need to do a lot more studying as well. Different skills, different things that we can add on to the skills that we already have and the talents that we already have to advance in our careers, to advance in our life. We need to just figure out ways to create more balance and peace within our homes, within our families. We need to be able to study and learn and do the things that our parents and even our grandparents could possibly have dreamed of. We need to put in that work. That's number 1. Before anyone knocks something down, they take time and prepare. They study what it is they need to knock down. They study it on every angle to make sure that when it knocks it down, it's down and it's not going to take nothing else down with it. Just like when people taking down or destroying a building, they plan it strategically, step by step, to make sure that that particular barrier, that one thing that's in the way, is knocked out the way and safely without causing collateral damage. Number 2, we need to practice. Before a woodsman chops down a tree, they practice. Before someone swings a bat in a baseball game, they practice. That practice swing. They practice what it is they're going to knock down. They practice what they're going to use to knock something down that's in their way, or something that has to come down in order for you to move forward. Practice. You got this. Practice that interview. Practice asking for that promotion or for that raise. Practice what you want to say to the person you want to pursue. Practice. And finally, number 3, push. Hit. Whatever you gotta do. Knock it down. And guess what? Let me go ahead and free you real quick. It will not happen on the first try. It will probably not happen on the 16th try. But no matter how many times it takes to break through that barrier in your life, please do it. And you don't always have to do it alone. But there are some barriers that you're going to have to face on your own. And once you do, the rest of them will come down easier and easier and easier. It'll be ridiculous. But there's one other thing I forgot to tell you to do once you're done through that, when you broke through that barrier, when you finally see the light on the other side. Praise. Thank God. Whatever you believe in, but as for me and my house, we serve the Lord. So thank God for that barrier crumbling and falling. Thank Him for the fact that it was ever up in the first place, because it was a target that you needed to pursue and push through. I pray right now that every barrier in your life is destroyed, is weakened right now by the sound of your voice, by the sound of God's yes in your life. I pray that every barrier that has come against you is going to fall down at your feet, because you deserve it. You earned it. You're qualified. And I'm proud of you. Jerome Smedley, MMFY, make Monday feel you. I think that's a good note to go out on. I'll see you next week.